There's makeup artists. Sind Dummkopf. Sprechen Sie mal ein bisschen Deutscher?
It's our theme song, folks. Rated and wait 4 hours. Like Big Bad said. Yay! Wake up, guys.
Every full-fledged percussionist knows more than how to rattle them drums. Google percussionist.
It's our theme song, folks. Rated and wait 4 hours. Like Big Bad said. Yay! Wake up, goddammit. Long distance directory assistant, the area code 212. Said, hey, mom, this is Mr. Rhythm and Miss Blues. And he said, hello, I put him on hold to say my lease is kept his code. She said, but don't call us child, cause we'll call you. Yeah, he said, you got my number? I said, yeah, I got it when you walk through my back door. Don't call us. Child, no. Oh, please don't do. Don't hurt yourself. Can't do it with lies. Lies. Black power color. Mother Earth is moving rich. You just tell Mother Money to say. That's right. Oh, yeah, he said, wait a minute. I got your name from a friend of a friend. He said you used to work with Jim. Do you remember that on that creature from stereo? And I did too. And I said, yeah. Could you relate to our quarter track taking to the band performance in their new? He said, don't call us child. We'll call you. Woo! God, yes. I said, don't call us. Well, the same kids to pay for the car. And you ain't bad, so we heard it on before. Copycat wanna be John Paul or George somebody. I said you should download it from the audio track and tag your credit card ready. Yeah, download.com or wherever. Try it when you ain't home anyway. They cut a hit and pulled a bit of the song he said he couldn't use. And now he calls bags and frauds, these telephones they got booed. We got percentage points and lousy choice and all those littles they can't use. Mama sound high. Don't call us daddy, we'll call you. Copycat kings and queens. Woo! You hear this one before I say it. You ain't passed up, I heard it on the phone. I said, you could let them all stay. I just say my bed though. No words allowed. Black and I'm proud. Thank you. Better get it right. Righteous. All the way live. It's time again. Rock it out. I said up on the top. I do it, don't give nobody money back. Because we guarantee. Come to 50 C's. Who we are unique and real. We will need to you. Funky beats. It's called a funky beat. You don't know nothing about it. Where was you at? Where were you? Sleepwalker. A long distance director assistant, man need to work too. I said, hey man, who you be? Mr. Rhythm and Blues. She said, hello. I put him on hold for 70s. I was cold, yes, this payment cat who called with their deja vu. It's only 12 notes on that rhythm scale. Ready to weep. like what you got me right. Just oh yeah, he said, wait a minute, let me say this. That's my name, a friend of your friend said she used to work with me. Do you remember that on that creature from Stereo 93? And I said, could you relate to that quarter track tape? You know your band performed in the noon. And I said, child, don't call us, we'll call you. Woo! Not never. Yeah, what you know about that? Listen to the you ain't bad, but we heard it all. We heard it all. We heard it all. Sound like Paul McMooney, Dave Brown, or George Clinton, Funkadelic. When you gonna pay the man his money? He want his money. Try when you ain't home anyway. Gotta hit me to a bit. Now the song is not no you. And I call back and cross, telling you got the telephone deja vu. We got percentage points and now the judge is what he said about the good they can't use. Don't call us child, we'll call you. And we need some entertainment. Listen, kid, you pay for your car, and you ain't back till I heard it on the phone. And I said you could let them all stay there, not in your bed. You call you. Yeah, we want our money back. And you owe it, and you owe it, and you never want to get paid, want to pay. When you want to pay, you want to get paid. When you come back, the weekend, driving ass copycat jack, you the people jamming on somebody else's head, and I'm fed up. Said I'm pissed off. Sir, could you speak up just a little bit louder, because I could just barely hear you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Total. What about us? What about us is a question that we're going to be asking the country pretty soon. Mr. Cohen, Donald Trump's fixer, liar, thief, henchman, has now come out and said, allegedly said that he will testify that Donald Trump also knew about the meeting and okayed it with the Russians. So that would mean that he openly colluded with an open power. And he said that he has other people that can cooperate. Now, listen, it was funny to hear Rudy Giuliani, who laughs. The Rudy Giuliani has lied so much his neck is small. He lied his neck off.
He was a record producer.
Sarah Huckabee lied so much she got a dead eye. I mean, like literally. And Donald Trump, the more he lies, the oranger he gets. Pretty soon he's gonna be a flaming hot Cheeto. But
Stop your madness.
if this is in fact true, we will get a chance to see how much you love America. Because if America knowingly, and the representatives of America and the citizens of America still support a man who knowingly colluded with an enemy to subvert the will of the American people and put the people in place that they wanted in office, America as a construct no longer exists. Stop with the cries of patriotism. Stop with telling me how disrespectful football players are for not standing for the national anthem when you won't even stand for your country. If this man, in fact, colluded, and let me tell you something, I do not know a lot of presidents, but I know a lot of crooks, and they act just like him. Isn't it funny how the more things change, the more they repeat themselves? If you remember Nixon, one of the things that brought him down was two things, tape and a lawyer, his lawyer. How funny history repeats itself. But I will say this, of course we don't know what happens, we don't know what Mueller does, but we know this, that remember how the smallest and most innocuous of things that Barack Obama did were akin to treason? Remember how many times representatives of the United States of America, elected representatives, called him a traitor and treasonous? See, here's the thing. The things that they hated about Barack Obama, they had to make up. They had to make them up. To dislike things about Donald Trump, you have to follow his Twitter feed or listen to his representatives, because they are in fact real. And if you will impeach a man or talk about impeaching a man for some of the privilege, they wanted to get rid of Barack Obama, and all he wanted to do was make sure everybody could get pap smear. He wanted to make sure everybody was healthy. If you have a man that openly colluded with a foreign power to subvert the will of the American people, to take their choice away from them, and to put in place the leader that they wanted, there is a reason that Donald Trump acted like, let me tell you something, Donald Trump in Helsinki let Putin walk him around like a lapdog. And if there's one thing white America hates, white men in America hate, is to be out white men. They hate being out white men. They hate it.
Hate being out
If
white.
America lets this stand, if this in fact is true, he has colluded with a foreign power. If it is true, his presidency is summarily illegitimate, automatically illegitimate. And if the people of America know this and don't fight for it, then America as a construct has ceased to exist that day. So we will see if you love America as much as you say you do. If you can make football players stand for a national anthem that was really taken from a poem about killing black people, you can make our representatives stand up for the rule of law. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in about 15 minutes. This, of course, is the D.L. Hughley Show.
And if you want to hear the Jazz Report, please go to the D.L. Hughley Show and listen to it. This show's taken. Thank you. All right. Let's get that music poppin' like Snoop Dogg did, or whatever how you say it. He rolls off my tongue correctly. Y'all don't know nothing about this right here, because you probably wasn't even living in 1973. Bunch of squares. www.youporn.com. That's where you smutsy thoughts gotta go. Hispanic babies. I heard about it. Good girl in the Maury Povey, that's what got the real DNA results. The other one was hand faking. Oh yeah, you can fake too. I need an 18. Slide me some money. Slide it to me, see if I can make it work all the way out. I'll prove she not even human, much less got a functioning uterus. Oh, WFUNK. Tax time. You don't know about it. Talking about happiness everywhere. Talking about happiness everywhere. Talking about happiness everywhere. Everywhere. Look round, you standing alone. You got no leaving. Mind just look up on the hill where you can get it. Your hatred everywhere. Die from it. I think we make it wanna go everywhere. Don't worry about it. Happiness everywhere. Just right there. Happiness everywhere. Do not talk about happiness everywhere. Got no black power cry. Happiness everywhere. Oh, you ain't talking about happiness everywhere. You got no talking about happiness everywhere. Talking about happiness everywhere. Nowhere this business bodies I see. Ow! Agua, no agua, no agua, no way do you want no way do you want no. You don't know about it. Ow! Rolled off my tongue correctly. What the hell you saying? WD-40 Blackfield Mini Curve from New York City. Not the first next. That's the Shakur line. Well, sure, you line hole. Why you gotta get on your knees and not for no blow job? Don't listen to white girl clown. Out of my way, I'll draw from memory. diapers. That's really all that's required in your black power. Don't blink. Black matters to Mother Earth and me. My duty, honor, and free pleasure. All by my lonesome. Cause I see you, nigga. What they call you? Muley kids gotta go learn your European history. Bring it up for me, please, Sister Bang. See, these sisters are TNP. You don't know nothing about that. You're an amateur. See, I got the long road. Life! And you know as well guaranteed. Let's be honestly, seriously for a minute. Let's find out what's going on with Bob Smurf. We got the microphone all up in his hand. Y'all know about Louisiana. We still mad about that Katrina scare. Ruination is what it was. And these fools have the nerve to do it again and again and again. There's been so many damn disasters that they got y'all looking at the celebrities. Speak up, sir. Wait a minute. This is me. I got technical issues. Hold on, stand by. This is Papa. You just heard him. Shakur. He's on point. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Good evening, family. This is Oliver Simon Shakur. Out of the great city of New Orleans, Louisiana, coming to you with another great and informative video. Peace, blessings, and love to all the melanated family. Peace, blessings, and love to all mankind. Family, this DNA, this video will be about DNA ancestry. They got a lot of these companies claiming they can tell you where you come from in Africa, this, that, and the other.
Got rip-off report.
A lot of people have been asking me to do a video on this. When you've been bamboozled if you take the test, that's my thought on that bullshit. Ain't nothing but a money-making scheme.
Yes, sir.
And the reason I say so, how in the hell they can tell you where you come from?
In Timbuktu.
from slavery time up to now.
Encroachment.
A lot of our people didn't even come from Africa. What about the melanated people that was already here
Oh,
in America?
testify.
What about all the race mixing that done screwed up the DNA?
Preach on it, preacher.
That's right. Ain't no way in the world these people can tell you exactly where your language come from. Going back 600, 700, 800 years. Too much race mixing, too much DNA mixing. That our family was moved about doing slavery time, this, that, and the other, mixed up with somebody else's shit, genes. So anybody taking those tests about DNA, trying to figure out what country you come from in Africa, you've been bamboozled. That shit ain't nothing but a game. That's right. Cause just like I said, how the hell you gonna tell, especially melanated people in America, how you gonna tell where you come from with all this race mixing? A lot of our family was separated, this, that, and the other, and all kind of shit. So that's a no-no as far as I'm concerned with those companies that's scamming people out of their money. Go ahead and get scammed. I'm satisfied with who I am. That's right. As long as I learn melanated history. But my language, I come from the universe. I come from the Creator. Peace, blessings, and love to all the melanated family. Peace, blessings, and love to all mankind. Family, this video will be about DNA ancestry. They got a lot of these companies claiming they can tell you where you come from in Africa, this, that, and the other. A lot of people have been asking me to do a video on this. When you've been bamboozled if you take the test. That's my thought on that bullshit. Ain't nothing but a money-making scheme. And the reason I say so, how in the hell they can tell you where you come from slavery time up to now. A lot of our people didn't even come from Africa. What about the melanated people that was already here in America? What about all the race mixing that done screwed up the DNA? That's right. Ain't no way in the world these people can tell you exactly where your language come from. Going back 600, 700, 800 years. Too much race mixing, too much DNA mixing. A lot of our family was moved about doing slavery time, this, that, and the other, mixed up with somebody else's shit, genes. So anybody taking those tests about DNA, trying to figure out what country you come from in Africa, you've been bamboozled. That shit ain't nothing but a game. That's right. Cause just like I said, how the hell you gonna tell, especially melanated people in America?